So I've had the Google Pixel 10 Pro XL, I hate these names by the way, for 100 days now. And I've been switching between this and my usual daily driver, the S25 Ultra, during that time. And do you know what? I do like this phone, but is it enough to make me switch full time from the S25 Ultra to the Google Pixel? Let's discuss.
Okay, so talking about design, not much has changed here compared to the 9XL Pro. And yeah, I mean not much at all. You've still got the same horizontal camera bar, the frosted glass back, and the glossy aluminium frame. It looks clean, and to be fair, it does look like a premium phone now. It definitely feels like a flagship phone, but I would say it definitely plays it safe. However, if I'm comparing it to, say, the S25 Ultra, I actually do prefer the Pixel 10's design. It's IP68 water and dust resistant, but it's also heavier actually compared to the 9XL Pro at 232 grams. Now, in terms of display, you've got a 6.8 inch LTPO OLED display with 120 Hz refresh rate. Now, obviously, this is pretty standard for flagship phones these days, but you know, it's a really nice display. I would say it's probably not as good as a Samsung or the iPhone, but it is actually really nice. And again, it just does bring that flagship premium feel to Pixels. Now, in terms of specs, it has actually got a brighter display now at 1350 nits and over 2300 nits if you go into auto mode. So basically, it's an excellent display. Nothing special, nothing different, nothing surprising here. It's just very good. And keeping with the design, in terms of audio and biometrics, we've got stereo speakers. They're really loud, they're nice and clear. But again, they're probably not as premium sounding as the Samsung or the iPhone speakers. Now, I do like the ultrasonic fingerprint sensor though. It's super reliable. I really like the haptic feedback you get from it. It's super satisfying. And yeah, it basically works every time. So for me, that's definitely a plus compared to the Samsung phone, for example. But for me, that's an excellent fingerprint sensor. Now, in terms of software, the phone ships with Android 16, and you get Google's new material-free experience. I really love how smooth this feels. It feels really fluid, and overall, it just feels really nice to use. It's super snappy. You don't have any lag here. It just feels brilliant. Now, the notification shade shows live updates, things like navigation, food, delivery times, which again is really good, and notifications are also grouped better compared to previous years. So yeah, I would say that's definitely an upgrade here. And obviously AI is still a huge focus. Magic Q can remember info from your emails, apps and messages and surface it when you need it. Gemini Live, obviously everything to do with Gemini, is on this phone, all baked in. And there's even a camera coach, which is actually quite novel to use. Haven't really used it that many times, but again, it's something that will probably get better and better as the years go on and the AI gets better. And yes, Google is still promising 7 years of software updates. So well done, Google. Some people say that the new Tensor G5 chip is good. Some people say it really lacks in terms of performance compared to other flagship phones. I would definitely say it feels snappier and faster compared to previous Pixels. And obviously we get all that good AI processing. But I would definitely say the Tensor G5 definitely, in the time that I've had it for the 100 days, I can say it's worked fine. And in real world usage, it's been perfectly good. But if you look at benchmarking, obviously the performance scores are pretty underwhelming when you do compare it to the Snapdragon and the iPhone. And so in terms of performance numbers on Geekbench testing, then obviously this doesn't stack up. However, in real world usage, I would say it's not an issue. You're not going to notice much of a difference here, as the phone just feels super responsive and smooth because of the software and the animations. Now, battery. Now, this has definitely been an area of contention. Now, I've posted online and said my experience with the battery has been pretty hit and miss here. And it feels like, considering the phone has a 5,200 milliamp hour battery, that I was definitely expecting really good performance combined with obviously the Tensor chip. However, my experience has been pretty disappointing. But feedback when I've posted this online has said some have agreed, but some have also disagreed and said that they get up to 2 days usage. Now, again, this is all dependent on individual use of a phone and how much you use it. Obviously, I'm using my phone quite a lot, but I've not been massively impressed here. But obviously, probably the biggest upgrade we get here is the Qi 2 magnetic wireless charging. So basically Google's version of MagSafe. But obviously this brings a drawback. There's no reverse wireless charging. And whilst I haven't used reverse wireless charging a great deal, it's always nice to have that option. So yeah, let me know down in the comments, what would you rather have? Magnetic wireless charging or reverse wireless charging? What would you rather have? Now obviously camera is where the Pixel usually excels, and the camera hardware is unchanged from the 9XL Pro. We've got a 50 megapixel main, a 48 megapixel 5x telephoto, and a 48 megapixel ultra wide. Now obviously, as you'd expect, daytime photos on here are excellent. Classic Pixel style, colours pop without looking fake. Contrast is on point, and there's strong details here. Portraits look good, especially with skin tones, and the background blur is excellent. Low light shots are reliable, but I wouldn't say they're the best. I would probably go with iPhone here in terms of low light shots, but you do get good colours and detail, but they do look very processed, so just bear that in mind. Probably the most impressive thing here for me is I've been around the 100 times zoom, and obviously this is digital, but I've been super impressed. And when I come to doing my Samsung S25 Ultra versus Pixel 10 XL Pro, then you'll see the difference here. But it is noticeably better in terms of the quality of output of photos on the 100 times zoom on the Google Pixel compared to the S25 Ultra. Now videos top out at 4K 60 across all cameras. And again, videos look good, nothing spectacular. I don't think anybody gets a Pixel thinking that they're gonna be making high-end videos from it, but it does the job. So, the Pixel 10 Pro XL, I think it's an absolute excellent phone. I really like, obviously, the camera, really like the screen and display on it. I think it's lovely. The responsiveness and the software are excellent. But I do have concerns about the performance of the battery and longevity with this Tensor G5 processor. But in real world usage, and if you love the software that comes on this, which I do, and love that camera, which I think is superb, then I think this is definitely worth picking up. But would I switch from the Pixel 9? Absolutely not. For me, it doesn't feel like there's enough here to warrant an upgrade. Thanks for watching. Until next time, cheers.